Hello everyone, how's you doing? Today I am going to plant the succulents, probably repot them, and I am going to plant some of them into the window box in front of the shed. Almost forget this one, ECHEVERIA LOLA, one of my favorite succulents. What are you doing?
Doing like a layer of bricks around the cement wall.
You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you.
Thank you.
Do you love me?
Uh-huh.
Just uh-huh?
Yes, I love you very much. Thank you.
So I forgot that I have more babies on the other side of the house, so I will put them with their friends here on the shelf. So something like this, I will take all the dead leaves off. Yep. So cute. This is succulents that I got from my local customers, and she potted up for me. You know, there are some Haworthia, right? And this fluffy one, so cute. Also this one too that I forgot the name, but they are so cute, and most importantly they are from my local customers. She knows that I like succulents so much, and also I never have this kind before. You know, it's a mix of everything, which is very thoughtful of her. Oh my god. This is my very first succulent, and I have this guy for about, I think, almost 7 years. Look how big it is. Every winter I have to move it inside and grow it under grow light. I will take this ugly tray out. Oh! This guy definitely need a new pot. Look at this one. I probably gonna repot all of this. This one definitely need water. Oh my goodness, so cute. I forgot the name. This one is so plump and chubby. It's very cute. These guys are cute too. I'm gonna take the leaves out. Ah! Aww. The reason that I put succulent here because this shed is facing the east. That means this shed and in front of this shed, all the plants in front of this shed will receive all the morning sunlight, and then it will be protected from the afternoon sun. Succulents like sunlight, but they can suffer from extreme heat. Especially in New Jersey summertime, the afternoon sunlight can really hurt the leaves, the foliage, and it can burn the succulent. So that's why I put them here in front of the shed, so they are protected from the direct afternoon sunlight and from the heat too. Especially in winter time when they were in the house and then I moved them outside, they can be kind of shocked, you know, from the extreme change. Yep, just something like this. This guy. I moved this one outside, and because, you know, the sun and maybe the bugs in combination. Also this one too. So I am going to transplant all the succulents in this pot in the window box.
Getting eaten by mosquitoes. Got them. So I found these bricks on Facebook Marketplace. So by no means am I a mason by trade or profession. So I just basically learned bricklaying on YouTube, watched a couple videos. So it's just mortar mix, it's just one course of bricks. So it's not like it has to be structurally sound. Doesn't have to be level. Doesn't have to be perfect. I didn't put a string out with a level. Just kind of eyeballing it. And yeah, this is what we did yesterday, and it is solid. Yep, I think the hardest part is mixing the mortar mix by hand. Other than that, and keeping it a little wet so it doesn't dry out. We have to cut some bricks in half to like fill in some gaps. Having fun doing this, so.
And this is my first succulent that I ever bought and I ever grew. I really love this one so much, and this is the beginning of my succulent journey, and that's why I grow succulent, because of this one. I found them at Home Depot on sale. It's like 50% discount, you know, because they look really bad, but I could see the beauty of it, like how cute they are. That's why I decided to buy this succulent. When I bought it, it's just like this big, just this one. That's all. And then I start, you know, look in YouTube and then do a research how to propagate it. And since then, you know, I keep propagate, and then give them a bigger and bigger pot. And I think I'm gonna put it right here. Oops. Yep, right there. This one is very interesting, and I just want to share with you that the trick to have succulent have the beautiful color, especially the pink and the red, is to torture them by not giving them water like this, you know, the soil very dry, and torture them by cooler temperature. They can handle cool temperature as long as it's not freezing. That's a little trick from me, how to make succulent look colorful and pretty and cute like this. I used to put a lot of gravels on the pot like this, but I stopped doing that because it's so difficult to clean them up. And I mean, if you have the time, you can decorate it with the gravels. It looks nicer with the gravel, but you know, it's so difficult to clean up, and you're going to lose a lot of gravel during the process. Last year I grew a lot of annual flowers in this window box, and I have a hard time watering them because, you know, they have very little soil here, and when I water it, you know, the water all drain down to the bottom. I can run irrigation line here with using the drip system that I already have here, but you know what, it's gonna be a waste of water. And second, this is such a perfect condition for growing succulent. This is the drip irrigation that I have here, and it runs from the same line with the vegetable gardens that I have there. I could run, you know, the line up here, but this is gonna be too small for growing petunia and other annual flowers anyway. First of all, I am going to till the soil a little bit and take some of the roots out like this. This is the root of the petunia from last year. Then I just throw it to the garden. Now I'm going to add a lot of perlite on because this will improve the drainage. Put it in. Hi, Anne-Marie. Mix it in a little bit.
I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you.
Same thing on this side.
I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town. But there's something about.
So for something like this, I can either cut it out like this, then strip all the leaves off. Then this leaf going to become a mother to a baby. So baby succulent will come from here, this leaf. And this one I can just stick it in like this. It'll be fine. Okay. or something like this. I can lay it down sideways, and then all the babies will come off from, you know, little nodes here along the stem. This is what I'm talking about, like this one. You see this is like a long stem, and I have been laying them on sideways, and you can see the babies, you know, grow along the stem, and then it will grow roots along the babies too, and they will, you know, become their own plant. So once they grow the roots on the baby, I can just separate them like that. This is gonna be one plant, and this will be one plant too. It's gonna lay it down like that. Maybe one here. Lay the whole stem on top of the soil like that. You can see this pot, I put a lot of quartz sands on the pot. You know, the best soil for succulent should be well drained. You can put either perlite, rock, or some, you know, gravels. This succulent become leggy because, you know, it's old and then it's lose its leaves. So what I'm gonna do here, I will just take it off like that. Then I will break off the stem, just like that. Very easy. You don't have to do something very difficult. This one, you know, because they don't need good soil, gonna take the soil out. Oh, I think I put too much sand on this pot. So add some compost with, like, you know, the very sandy soil. Then I will add the perlite. Then just put it in like that. Remember that succulents grow in like a desert, you know, which has very little nutrient in the soil and it's very dry. So that's why you don't have to worry about, you know, very good soil, good potting mix for succulent. Just use whatever you have in the backyard, as long as you improve the drainage by putting some gravels or some perlite or sands, you know, in the pot like this. So you can have your own potting mix for succulent without having to buy one. Now I'm going to just stick this one right into the pot like that. Then put some sand on the top of them. Here we go, this is done. Now we have very cute succulents. For this too, I will put in the flower box. Maybe on the empty spot right there. And this one right here maybe. Yep. The last step, I will reuse this sandy soil. Just put on top of the stems like that. You guys are probably yelling at me right now, why Crane, why you put so much soil on top of the succulent like that? You know, it's covering the whole thing. The reason that I cover the succulent with the soil and then rinse it out with water, because I want to make sure that, you know, the stem attached to the soil as much as possible. And I am also trying to avoid touching the leaves of the succulent. It has like a powder, like the white stuff on the leaves, right? If you touch it like this, maybe this one, like this, if you touch it, you see, the powder will come off the leaf and it will never grow back. And I don't want, fingerprints on the succulent. You can see here. You see the scratches, on the leaves. You see some lines, right? So that's when you touch it. So that's why I avoid touching the leaves. Also, it's super easy to cover the stem when dump a lot of soil on them, and then they will pop up like that. See? Because the soil will sink down with the water. For some of them that get buried like that, I can just, push them up a little bit. Just like that. Then they will be fine. And all the crazy stem are buried. Hey! This is the jade plant that I have for about 5 years. And I keep changing the pot. Before it's just like this big. It's grown like 3 times. It doesn't look nice and pretty yet, but believe me, with the perfect growing condition, the sunlight and the soil that I have here, they will become very, very beautiful, pretty soon. Jason is still working on his project. He's probably thinking about something. Very serious. Or maybe he's not thinking about anything. He just dropped the rock on the table. Oh, he noticed. And here are the new flowers that just bloomed this week in my garden. First is the daylily. Super cute. I like this one a lot, and they rebloom. Some daylily will not rebloom, but this one will rebloom, and they are just so cute. The echinacea is blooming too. The solar BERNHARTT peony still look pretty. This one kinda done, but I'm gonna leave it there. This one pretty. That one kinda done too, so I'm just gonna deadhead it. This one flop. Maybe I can just cut it. Oops. Guys, don't do this at home. Here we go. Some of my ZINNIA start to bloom. Hello there. The snapdragons look phenomenal. And this one is Madame Butterfly Pink. I planted these snapdragons last year and they come back on its own. I didn't protect them at all. I planted to clean them up, in spring, but they just keep growing in spring and they bloom. So I learned that I will leave some of my snapdragons that I planted this year in the ground for next year. The roses start to fade, but there's some still pretty blooms right here. Thank God the temperature is not that hot yet. Bosco Bell looks so awesome. The poppy just burst. In the daytime they will open up more. And I just want to show you guys this. This is FEVERFEW. They are just so cute. Oh my gosh. I used to hate them because of the smell, but look how pretty they are. And because I planted them in fall, they are so tall, guys. Including this cornflowers too. If you plant them in fall, they will grow so tall and so big. Also the yarrow. So pretty, this color. And here's my most favorite zinnia in the whole world. Queen. I think it changed the name from Zinnia Queen to Zinnia Queenie something. Look at how unique it is. You know, it has the pink center and then some green and stripe of pink. Oh my goodness. Another favorite flower in the whole world, Verbena bonarensis. This is my favorite flowers ever. And you know, to grow in like a natural looking garden, they kind of float, you know, on top of the whole garden. Just like the flying purple buttons. Look, so cute. And they will do the same thing for the bouquet. The other snapdragons are looking great. I planted this in like early April. So snapdragon is one of the flowers that you can plant them very early in spring, even before the last frost. Oh my god, look at this guy. Look at this one. I cannot tell this is snapdragons. The SPIREAs are so cute. With the bumblebees. Hello. Hi, how you doing? He so enjoy the flowers. And this dogwood is just ridiculous. So pretty. The spray rose just burst this week. I cannot believe that I got this spray rose from Home Depot. Just $10, these roses. I have to tell you, this one is my favorite. I didn't keep the plant tag because I planted this like 3 years ago when I started gardening. But look at, it's like orange and yellow and some pink. And look at this stem. Look how long is this stem. And you know, the thorn is not that bad. But look at the head of the flowers. It's like hydrangeas, guys, but roses. There is evening primrose. It's such an underrated flowers and also underrated cut flowers. Look at the stem. Has very long stem. And when they start to open up, you can see that there's some like peachy coral pink on the buds and bloom into yellow. So this is a perfect stage for cutting. The Duesia, I think I said it right. Unbelievable, guys. I just posted this in one of my Instagram video. Look how pretty it is. And it's in the entrance of our garden. Oh my goodness. Are you done?
Not quite. Ran out of sunlight, so I wanted to get my tools cleaned up. Done for tonight. I got this back row, about 50 more bricks.
And this is the aftermath after I make mason jar bouquets for my stand this weekend. Let's see what I can do with them and with this peony. Maybe some light color. Calendula. Ooh. Some bachelet button. More calendula. Solomon seal. Start with this calendula, peony in the middle. This I only have one, maybe in the middle with the peonies. I wouldn't do this color combination if it's a leftovers, but doesn't look bad at all. This is the big one, so I'm gonna put on the opposite side of the peony like that. And then fill in with little one on the other side. This is like a color crash, but well, ooh, when I think it look nicer when I put the purple to kind of, you know, break up the contrast between the peonies and the calendula orange. Solomon seal. I don't think I'm a big fan of this bouquet at all. But no, I don't like the orange and the pink. Maybe I'll take the orange out. Yep, I'll take the orange out. Ooh, that's better. This one stick out too much. Oops. Not bad for leftover flowers. And I'm going to bunch up the calendula like that. Cut it very, very short. Then I can kind of float it on this little yogurt cup. Oop, like that. Oh, so cute. Alright everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!